Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing, I don't know what it is. Let's just call it like this bronze, but like true bronze, like all over monochromatic bronze of bronzy goodness. Say bronze. That's what I'm doing. Okay, but let's get started. So I'm going to use my Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega of course I can't talk, Illuminating Moisturizer. This stuff I have been using as primer and I can't find anything I like better. I have normal to dry skin, so it just works perfectly and it just makes your makeup just look lush and like amazing. Just wait on it. So I'm gonna I put on too much because I just love it. Plus it smells like a tropical vacation. You guys need it. It's so pretty. I mean, you could just wear it like this. It like makes you look better. Do you see this? It's incredible. Put it under there. That's gonna look better. Let's do our eyeshadow primer, MAC Soft Ochre. I mean, what's new? And I'm just using a fluffy brush. So I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using the shade right here to set my eyeshadow. This is Tempera. I think that's how you say it. And we're just going to set our eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to use my MAC 224 and I'm going into Raw Sienna Shadow. And we're going to, why does it gotta play me like that? We're going to sweep this into our eye socket. So I haven't put any more product on my brush. I'm just trying to manipulate the shadow around where I want it. I don't want to bring it so far up. I've been noticing that I've been bringing my shadow really far up in every look. So I'm going to try to keep it under control and just closer to the socket and not as far up here. So now I'm taking ABH Shadow in Sienna, still on my MAC 224. I'm going to pick that up. And we're going to put this a little bit deeper into the socket of our eye. Even if it gets on our lid, that's okay because we're going to clean that up with another color. But we really want to concentrate this deeper into the socket. So I'm still using the Anastasia Shadow in Sienna, but I've just switched my brush to a MAC 217. And we're still going to focus the shade in the socket. And again, do not worry about it getting on your lid because we're going to use a lid color and cover that up anyways. So we're just really wanting to deepen and define through our crease / socket area. Okay guys, I think I have the intensity that I'm looking for. So now I'm just going to take my MAC 217. I do not have any extra product on it. And I'm just going to go in light little circles just to make sure that we're buffed in, but I'm not bringing it up too high. That's what I'm doing. So I'm about to apply my lid color, and I always get asked if my brush is wet. Whenever I'm applying anything shiny like a Colourpop shadow, which is what I'm about to use, my brush is going to be like drenched. Then I like just move it around on my hand just to get any excess off because we don't want it like sopping wet. And I like pile it in here, and that's how I get it so intense. So I thought you guys want to know that little tip. So now we're going to start applying our lid color. This is Sequin from Colourpop. I checked and it is still available online. Sometimes I use shadows that aren't available anymore and then I feel terrible. I try not to do you guys dirty. I love you guys. I want you to have the shadows that are available. So I'm using my MAC 242 and we're just going to pack this on. So I'm just going to continue to pack this onto my lid. And now I'm not even like swiping, I'm just dabbing up and down. See how intense this is? Do you see how intense it has been?
Looks pretty intense.
It's intense. It's so pretty. Ooh, I can't wait for you to see the lipstick I picked out. Wait on it. So just to make sure that we're a little more defined around our socket, I'm going to take Sienna one more time. And I'm using this Royal Langnickel pointed liner brush. I actually love this brush for the crease. It really helps. And we're just going to go in here and almost meld the shadows together, but not get the sparkle in our crease. Oh, I hope that makes sense. We're just like marrying the shadows so it's like all blended and there's no harsh edges around where we have the lid color. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll figure it out. Okay guys, one last step. I'm going into Cypress Umber here, like so lightly with the pointed liner brush, or pointed, yeah, it is pointed liner. And I'm just going to pop this right through here ever so lightly. And it's just adding a really pretty definition that I'm going for. Okay guys, now it's time for foundation. I have been loving this Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. This is like the first Clinique product I've ever had and I've actually purchased, and it's pretty bomb. And I'm just gonna put this on with my damp beauty blender. A lot of you ask what I wet my beauty blender with. Tap water, that's it. And make sure it gets really big and squishy. And I'm just going to, I guess, just dab this on with this thing. Now I'm going to tap this in with my damp beauty blender, and I'm really going to work this into the skin. Like I always say, I have to cut out a lot, but what you're not seeing is me blending my foundation for like 10 minutes. Like, you really want to just tap it into the skin. It really helps it make it look way better. Okay guys, look what I'm doing. I'm using a different concealer. You should be proud of me. But just know that this one is over here by my side just in case I have a relapse. I absolutely love this concealer. But I'm totally digging these Too Faced Born This Way concealers. I'm using the shade Light, and it's really, really light, but it blends into just glowy, wonderful fabulousness. So we're gonna highlight with this, and you know, all the normal spots we put this. I'm trying to do this in the monitor. I'm gonna have a crooked nose highlight.
That's crooked.
It doesn't matter. Why are you gonna call me out like that? You try and do it over here. You should put on your concealer in a monitor. Everything's backwards. So since I'm not gonna be doing liner, because Ben says it takes too long and he's in a hurry apparently, he's got things to do. I'm just going to clean this up right here with the concealer, but just right there. I'm not gonna take it too far up. That looks about right. So let's blend in our highlight. Ugh, I just love how like bright this concealer is, and it doesn't crease bad, and it smells like coconut because there's coconut water in it, and it's just so pretty. What do you think, Ben?
I feel good.
He likes it. I like it too a lot. I don't know if it's gonna replace my Tarte, but I have been alternating, and you guys should be proud of me. So I'm gonna set my foundation. Now I'm just setting, not baking yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and set through here. And this is the Amazing Cosmetics powder set. And this is just like a pressed translucent powder. And oh my God, let me tell you, I've been loving this stuff. You guys definitely need to try this. It makes your skin look like skin, but better. Just trust me. So now I'm gonna tap out a little bit of the RCMA No Color Powder. I've been switching back to this from the Laura Mercier, and I think I'm finally figuring out how to use it. The trick is, don't use as much, but we're gonna bake underneath our eyes with this. And I think that's the only place I'm gonna put it since we've already set our foundation. It's just right through here. And on the sides of the nose, because it sums my nose. And I like that. Going back into Sienna with the pointed liner brush, we're gonna finish underneath our eye here. And this really isn't gonna have any rhyme or reason, so don't worry about keeping this too precise, because I always like to smoke out underneath my eye. Okay guys, so I have my under eye done, and I'm taking this is the Dose of Color setting powder brush. By the way, these brushes are Balm.com. You guys need these, which are going to be listed below. Dose of Colors is like one of my favorite brands. So I'm just taking this and I'm just going to blend on just the outer edges of my eyeshadow. So now I'm taking, this is a bronzer book. These are discontinued, unfortunately, but this is the only one I really use out of here. This is just the Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced, Balm.com. I need a mirror. Ben's playing me with this monitor. He thinks I'm talented enough. I'm not. So we're just going to contour. I just like to get the line going and then just start blending and blending up. Oh, and I'm using a MAC 168. Love this brush for contouring. Okay guys, I just want to turn to the side so you can kind of see my technique here. I'm going in like small circles, blending towards my hairline, and then I'm just bringing it down ever so slightly. And then with my nose, I literally just do this. Done. All right, guys, so I'm gonna take my little Japanese fluffy concealer brush that I use all the time. I like it because it actually dusts this away and it blends it into your makeup. It's a good time. And we're gonna start to dust away all of the baking powder because Ben gets tired of looking at it, right, babe? Mm-hmm. You love it. See what that does to your nose? So cool. So now I'm just gonna pop on a light layer of mascara. You guys already know I'm gonna be putting on some falsies because my lashes be said. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lashes now. I'm using the House of Lashes in the style Boudoir, which I think doesn't get recognized enough because it's a gorgeous shape. It's similar to Iconic, but it's all one flare. Iconic's flare out at the end. These are pretty bomb. Just wait till you see these on. But you know, I'm gonna prep them and let them sit for like 6 minutes over here drying. That's always my best lash tip to give you guys. Okay, I decided to do bottom lashes, so you guys get to learn how to do bottom lashes. I take tweezers, and I'm using Precious Lashes from House of Lashes. I'm using clear duo glue, so I'll use the clear one. It goes on white, but trust me, it does dry completely clear. And you guys can kind of see how much glue I'm going to put on here. Not that much. So just wave it side to side, and then I'm going to hold it the whole time while it dries. I'm going to wait about 2 minutes. This doesn't take as long to dry because not as much glue goes on, so wait about 2 minutes. So I'm going to come back in 2 minutes. Okay guys, it's been about 2 minutes. We're going to look up, but not too far up apparently. And I like to tap it right in the center. And since they're tacky, they are going to stick and not fall and hide from you in your clothes. It's happened to me before. So I'm just going to, I hope you can see, make sure I'm not blocking for you guys. I kind of want to do this as straight on as possible. And then you just keep pushing, and then once they're on, push them up into your actual lash line, and there you have it. Bottom lashes. Now remember, the white is going to dry completely clear. We're not going to look like maniacs walking around with white glue on our eyes. Wait on it. But as it is drying, continue to push it up. The farther you can push it up, the more comfortable it's going to be. That's it. That's all there is to bottom lashes. So easy. So now we're popping on our other lashes, our top lashes. And I want you guys to see how pretty these are. If I can get it to go on my eyeball. These are brand new lashes, and the thing with brand new lashes is that they're sometimes a little harder to manipulate to your eye shape. By golly, I think I got it. These are so pretty. Pretty, babe?
Very pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Very pretty.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna make my inner corner sequin as well, our lid color. So I'm just taking my MAC 228 brush, and I'm just going to pack this on the inner corner here. So I just got this in the mail today, and I was like, ooh, that shade right there has me all over it. This is the Balm Beach Long Wearing Blush. What is the shade? Like, come on, guys. Does it have a shade? Oh, I'm probably overlooking it. Okay, I don't have time right now. I think it's called Warm It Up. That was obvious. I'm embarrassed. So I'm going to dip my Luxie 640 in here and just pop this on the apples and sweep it up. Time to highlight. You guys know I have been obsessed with these. I've had these probably a month now, and they've all I've been reaching for. These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. When I say highlight, I mean highlight. Shake them up, drop a little bit out somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. Right here on this eyeshadow palette looks fine to me. You honestly need like 1.5 drops. They are so pigmented, it's crazy. First, I tap it with my finger, like so little. I just dot it where I want it. Like this much is gonna like blow up, like just wait. They're so incredible. And then I'm just gonna tap them in with my finger. And I am gonna put this over powder, but they seem to, If you do them lightly and in layers, it doesn't seem to affect the foundation or the powder. So just keep tapping this in. And then just to ensure that we are blended, I like to tap over it with my damp beauty blender. But I leave this place right here bare. I don't want to tap on that because that's where we want it the brightest. So I'm just gonna pat it on my Cupid's bow, of course, and then we're gonna take just like, the smallest amount and put it on the tip of our nose. Blend that in with our pinky. Bring it up a little bit. And then I might add some more on my cheekbones, we'll see. Okay guys, I'm super excited. These just came in the mail yesterday. These are the new Colourpop Ultra Metallic Lip, and this is in the shade Maneater. And this is gonna pull all of this monochromatic, good bronzy time together. So here we go. That's fire. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I'm feeling it. Feeling the choker, the bun, the metallic. Ben, you feeling it?
Very metally.
Feeling it? Very metally. And let me just give a shout out to these highlighters. Cover FX has like taken it to the next level. Loving these. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned about the bottom lashes. I'm gonna try and put like a little bit more into the tutorials, like little tips that you guys ask me all the time on Snapchat and all that. So I'm gonna be doing that more on like lashes, you know, just stuff. Just trying to make it really informative. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and make sure you thumbs up. I'll see you in my next tutorial.